So it's been about a year since we last visited Cardiff and Butetown station, so shall we go and have a look and see the progress on what has happened, or even if any work has happened. So yeah, let's get right into it.
Train now approaching platform 2 is the 10:45 Transport for Wales service to Cardiff Bay.
That was a nice honk. So that was 150-282. So I'm gonna check my pictures for any evidence that I rid on that train last night, or it was a completely different one. So while that train is going off on the distance, I'm gonna babble on about this station. So I'm at the brand new upgraded version of Cardiff Bay Station in January 2026. Let's go through some features of the brand new station. So that new entrance over there is open, that one's closed. There's nice new display. You've got a bus shelter style thing, and of course we've got some weeds. Yeah, what else we got? Overhead power lines for the new metro system. And what have we got? Nice signs, bright street lighting, illumination. That's great. That's awesome. More weeds. And is that a sign? Well, I know it's a sign, but is it a sign of the trains to come? So, of course, it's a cold January day, and about this time last year, I made a video on what's going on with Cardiff Bay and Butetown. As you can see, Cardiff Bay is coming along. I'm currently standing on the brand new platform 2. It is quite bare. As far as station facilities go, you've got a couple bus shelters. I think that's the old station building there. I can't get it. There's the old station building there. That was the original one for when the and there used to be an old wooden canopy. I can probably pull it up on Google Maps or something, but yeah, they've gotten rid of the very well-known bars and arrows. Probably go out and take a couple pictures if I can. But yeah, so right, let's have a look. So you've got a help point there, which is good. Someone's forgotten their rail ticket and left a bit of litter. There's not really any bins though, so that is not a good thing, but surprisingly it's quite clean and tidy. But what I do find annoying is that none of the street lights actually line up in a straight line. That might be a little thing to pick up on, but they don't all match down the platform and they're different sizes. I don't get it. It really bothers me. Like, why couldn't they have made it like a straight line at least? Maybe with a couple different extra brackets, but I don't know. Oh, that is quite interesting. So I can see in the distance the new station is single track, but 2 platforms. Oh, right. I think I get it now. So that line there is probably going to go all the way and connect up to the brand new platforms. I can see them down there. I'm going to probably get a closer look if I can. This platform is really, really long. Like, I'm talking from beyond that point there to past the barriers down there. So more construction work going on beyond there. Obviously a couple of lighting columns and the old entrance there. The old platform has gone, all the old signs have gone. So this is a completely new station. Oh, there we go. Sign just by there says station entrance. So there, all of that construction there. So yeah, just like last time, you got the crane up in the air. So yeah, just for reference, this is where I stood last year. And boom. There's the original thumbnail shot right there. I can see that the techniques for building stations have changed over the years. So originally they would have been made out of brick. Then in the 80s and 70s and 80s, they were made out of wood and piles. So like stations like ABBA are now falling apart and leaning to one side. I've just noticed, well, I haven't just noticed, but I did notice that near every one of these electrical overhead cables, there's grey fencing. Oh, I think this is made of a composite material. It shines like plastic there, and it sounds like plastic. Yeah. Yeah, that's plastic, and that's galvanized steel. Oh, dang it, my clothes. Rocky, unstable ground, but I think that's where the lifts are gonna go. Yeah. Oh. So yeah, that's the other thing, and then there's the other. So that's the progress of Butetown. It's going to be cool to see it open, but this makes sense actually, because if you've got a 2-platform Cardiff Bay, it only makes sense for this to be 2-platform 2. Maybe it's because the plans changed, because maybe I should get the original plans up on screen to see if anything has changed from this. Because I know this platform wasn't here last year, but only that one was. It's just like HS2 is probably over budget and never going to open in my lifetime. So yeah, this is the new station right here. I wouldn't say it's a huge difference. The thing is, we were waiting for this thing for years, let's be honest. I don't know what it is with stations taking so long. I know you have to like maneuver around a live line, but surely this one would have been a bit faster, because it can easily be replaced with a rail replacement bus, because I think the rail replacement bus, or any bus actually that goes from Cardiff Central directly, goes further into Cardiff Bay than the train does, so that could easily be filled with a bus. But I don't know, they could have closed this line and done all the work there. I know you have to maneuver around track and all that, but they're building it around the track anyway, so I don't know what they do. I don't know why it's taken so long. This seems to be a running theme in this country, where to get anything built you have to spend years on consultation, with a little bit of corruption sprinkled in for good measure, as well as waiting for years to things to get improved in constant consultations, then back to the drawing board. Then you've got to consider the environment, which is a good thing, but then you've got to cater to every single like type of person, and like you know, you've got to deal with NIMBYs or not in my backyard, because like they want the benefits without it actually going through their land or whatever. But this isn't the case here. Maybe there was changes made. I don't know what it is with Britain and its planning system. I know there's another YouTuber that made a really good video on it, so if I can find it, then I'll put a link at the top of the screen or down in the description. This country needs reform. No, and I'm not talking about Reform UK, the racist political party, but I'm talking about in terms of the way things are done, run and planned, down to how, from housing to transport infrastructure. Because I think a few days ago, or literally today, as I'm currently filming, a new route from Birmingham to Manchester has been announced. It's a brand new rail link. Phase 2A of HS2, wink, wink. So I don't know. I can probably pull up a Blue Sky thing of Rail Focus Chris. He has a YouTube channel all about transport infrastructure and stuff, so I'll leave a link to that. But yeah, what he said was what Labour is more likely going to do is, without getting too political, they're probably going to, I don't know, announce a whole new route, and then that's another 2 decades of planning, consultations, just for it to get out of hand like the HS2 project, and then just for it to be canned by whatever government succeeds this one. Well, I say this one, but like I'm in Wales, so we're under Welsh Labour, not English Labour, but they still affect the whole country in a negative way. So yeah, I have pretty strong views, political views, but now's not the time to get into that. I don't know why I brought that up. Anyway, I know I went on a bit of a rant there and a ramble, but ooh, the train is now approaching platform 2. The train now approaching platform 2 is the 1126 Transport for Wales service to Cardiff Queen Street. Calling it Cardiff's Queen Street only. I don't know. I'm hoping this is there long enough, because it usually is. It gives like people quite a few minutes, but I don't know. I do not want to miss this one. And this is taking far too long of a walk, and I'm in pain, so I can't wait to get back to somewhere warm and probably edit this video. So I guess in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Ta-ta now. And of course, while you're at it, press the hype button down below. Farewell, Bob Amatro. It means good.